Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get free space. Astronaut helmet not included. What's going on, YouTube? It's Noxo, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, it is Friday. One of the greatest days ever. Because we are back with more ERB. Now listen, I'm probably doing this one ass backwards, but it's okay because that's pretty much how we function on this channel. But we're going to do today, Nice Peter versus EpicLLOYD2. But before we go any further, listen, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Patreon, exclusive reactions and content on there. If you guys want to support me and support the channel directly, I'll put the links to that below. Also, I read a stat, 70% of you who watch these videos are not subscribed. Listen, do me a favor. If you want to support the channel directly, it really goes a long way. Hit that sub button with notifications on. But anyways, we know what we're here for. Nice Peter, EpicLLOYD, step up to the plate. Let's see what you got.
Hey, can you put that little thing back down in there? No, the one below it.
You're just a little up my face right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being annoying? Because you said we'd be done at 10 and 4 in the morning.
Look, I don't know how to say this. You know what? Fuck it. Let me just fucking say it.
I'm fucking burnt out, man. It's been 6 years every day that I wake up and come to work to look at your hungover face. I need some personal space to get away from you screaming. But every time I turn my back, motherfucker, you start scheming to take over control of some shit I'm already doing just fine. We'd add more sub to the beauty pie. You fight me every time I try to take our little baby.
Oh dear. I thought this was just going to be some fun little diss of each other and some of their quirks, but this is like some serious creative issues, creative control type of shit. Their dynamic of working together, like we're exposing it all. Like, I know this is a fake rap battle, right? But it feels like we're taking serious issues between the two, and then we're kind of playing on it lightly and playing on the entertainment side of that. Like you could see this. Like you could see them getting tired, like they're working till late, they're tired of making changes. And then the line that really got me, that like set the tone, was 6 years of doing all this, looking at your hungover face. 6 straight years of looking at him being hungover? Sounds like there's a problem behind that, isn't there? And what's going on with all this? I mean, obviously you're showing Cameo and some of the team, the crew, all that it takes to put this together, but I love how the mic gets set up. Like it's almost like, again, like this is a setup. This has all been choreographed. And yet we're talking about some real raw shit.
I wake up and come to work to look at your hungover face. I need some personal space to get away from you screaming. But every time I turn my back, motherfucker, you start scheming to take over control of some shit I'm already doing just fine. We'd add more sub to the beauty pie. You fight me every time I try to take our little baby in a creative direction. I'm trying to make art, motherfucker. You're trying to find a rock for a rap shit. I'm sorry, man. No, I'm fucking not. Fuck you.
I love that. It's like, I'm sorry, man. And then a different face pops up. He's like, no, I'm not sorry, right? I'm going to push you into oncoming traffic. All right, maybe that's a little bit too far. Calm down, Nox. I'm feeling Peter right now. So he's trying to make art. So again, you can see like the differences. Like Peter wants to keep growing. He wants to keep trying things, being bold. And Lloyd seems just caught in the details of trying to make another pee-pee joke, because we know. Listen, hey, but that's the thing about ERB. It's not ERB unless we have something talking about a penis at some point in time. We love anatomy in here.
You fight me every time I try to take our little baby in a creative direction.
What an epic beat. I mean, this is perfect. There's like this choir chanting effect. And again, the percussive roll is so fast and quick and frantic, and it just adds to the franticness of Peter's delivery right now.
Motherfucker, you're trying to find a rock for a rap shit. Sorry, man. No, I'm fucking not. Fuck you. You're second class. That's why I let you run the RB2. You're so afraid to lose, but losing's all you do. And tonight I'm not quitting the battles, bitch. I'm quitting you. Quit me, then you.
Wow, we need some Dr. Phil in this bitch. We need some couples therapy. Sounds like there's some serious counseling that's going to be needed after this. But again, what's very interesting is, yeah, it definitely feels like there's some grain of truth behind this. Like you could see the way that this is being portrayed. Like Peter's the big picture guy. He's super creative, and like Lloyd seems to me like attention to detail and the realist. You know, you have like the idealist versus the realist, and how they work creatively and how those clashes can happen in terms of how they work and come together. See, because you're so afraid to lose. You're so afraid to take risks. You want to stick with what you know. You want to stick with the safe path. Look, we've done this. We know this is successful. This is a formula that works. Let's stick with it. Let's just keep growing and building from there. Versus Peter, it's like, no, let's just rewrite it. Let's just try all kinds of new shit.
Tonight I'm not quitting the battles, bitch. I'm me, then you pussy will see what happens. I'll sit back and watch you unravel and revel.
I love how they having some homage being paid to their battles. Like right there, notice how the lights dim, and then behind Lloyd you have different Lloyds making faces, doing stuff like their characters do within the ERB battles themselves.
Bitch, I'm quitting you! Quit me, then you pussy will see what happens. I'll sit back and watch you unravel and revel in pure satisfaction.
Like that, unravel and revel in pure satisfaction. Watch what happens. I love the internal revel, and then the external scheme, satisfaction. Very good rhyme writing from Lloyd, man. He's got some nice pockets when he really wants to start flowing and getting inside that bag and pulling it out.
Quit me, then you pussy will see what happens. I'll sit back and watch you unravel and revel in pure satisfaction. I'm out of compassion for you and your self-righteous bullshit. Erection jokes, dude, your whole name means dick. I'm sick of smoothing things out.
Typical ERB fashion, man. Take what someone has dissed you and flip it back on them, and that's a great example right here. Peter, get it, you get it. Come on, we're 5 again.
Self-righteous bullshit. Erection jokes, dude, your whole name means dick.
And there's a double there. Your whole name means dick, like dick is in, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't really matter, right? You think you're all self-righteous and you're so self-important when really you're not that important, bro.
Passion for you and your self-righteous bullshit. Erection jokes, dude, your whole name means dick. I'm sick of smoothing things out, the same routine. ERB2 is right, I'm covering your ass behind the scenes, and then I try to...
Was that the ERB2 crew? I love how, Pete's like, hey, ERB2, second-class citizen over here, and Lloyd's like, no, again, he's flipping it on him. Like, I'm covering your ass. Like, I'm always putting out your fires in the storm that you create.
Things out, the same routine. ERB2 is right, I'm covering your ass behind the scenes, and then I try to tell you things, but you're too stubborn to understand.
Oh, and then I get it because ERB2 shows you stuff behind the scenes, but also like behind the scenes, what we don't know. There's a lot that goes on that Lloyd has to do to save situations and smooth things out. Nice wordplay.
ERB2 is right, I'm covering your ass behind the scenes, and then I try to tell you things, but you're too stubborn to understand. Like, dude, that is not a cool way to play Batman. You manipulate your friends and then you throw them away. I don't know.
Oh, man. Yeah, that one still hurts me. That was a bad Batman. That was a bad Batman versus Sherlock Holmes. I mean, the writing was on the wall with that one. So, is that true? Was Lloyd actually like, hey, Pete, man, I don't think you should be portraying Batman in this way? And Peter was like, nah, this is gonna work. And then obviously it got destroyed, didn't it? That was not one of Peter's shining moments. But hey, that's what you do. That's the creative process. You try things. Sometimes you fail. It's okay. But don't be afraid to take risks and try new things.
Dude, that is not a cool way to play.
It's even got like the Batman. Let's go.
Manipulate your friends and then you throw them away. I don't know who you shit on worse, myself or Dante. But I'm not an Andre. One of your fans.
I guess Dante works with them as well. Oh, wasn't Dante Nikola Tesla?
I don't know who.
Because you've got the Tesla background here, the Edison versus Tesla.
Myself or Dante, but I'm not an Andre. One of your fancy restaurants, so quit eating up my time. Pick one of your fancy fonts and make a...
One of your fancy restaurants, and then he plays off a restaurant, quit eating up my time because you spend so much time just getting lost in all these different ideas and things. You can't progress forward and be more realistic. Again, really, you've got the highlight of this being the creative differences between the two. Does he own restaurants, or does he just like going to fancy restaurants? Comment down below.
So quit eating up my time, pick one of your fancy fonts and make a fucking decision so all these people can leave. Excuse me for interrupting Rocket League and smoking weed. They got places to be, and now they're looking at me. Nice Diva is my new name for you, nice Pete.
Ooh, nice Diva. Pete, you're just a diva, bro. And now all the crew members are looking at me like, please, we all want to go home. We have families. This is not working for Disney. This is... Oh, sorry. Maybe that was... It's okay. We'll save that one for another day. There's something else. Oh, the fancy fonts. Like the Epic Rap Battles of History has like 20 different fonts going on. And yeah, I can see a lot of contradiction there. You don't just have one sort of direct branding. You've got just branding all over the board.
So all these people can leave. Excuse me for interrupting Rocket League and smoking weed. They got places to be, and now they're looking at me. Nice Diva is my new name for you, nice Pete.
Doink. Nice punchline, bro. Your jokes haven't grown since you told them in a lunch line, bro. You're an 8-year-old boy stuck inside of whatever your old man.
Look at me, I'm EpicLLOYD. Check me out, I can't rap about my problems instead of solving them.
You want to heal, you got to deal with your issues, because the bottle's not stopping them.
Don't take this back.
Ooh. Okay, now we're really getting into the root of this. A bottle's not stopping him. So again, you had the hungover. That was foreshadowed, and now he's really addressing it in this second verse. Obviously, Lloyd has some problems with the drink. And then he's also trolling him for his own songs. Like, you just rap and complain about your issues, but you never present any solutions to your situations. And I love how he's even wearing Lloyd's hat there as he is mocking him. And then again, relates back to the dick jokes. Then Lloyd took the dick joke and flipped it back on Peter when Peter was dissing him for the erection. And then Pete takes that one more time. So it was like, it was tossed at him. He tossed it back. He caught the ball again. He's throwing it back at Lloyd because he's like, listen, man, the reason you do this and you get caught up in it is because you have the mind of a child. Grow up. We never will.
You want to heal, you got to deal with your issues, because the bottle's not stopping them.
Don't take this battle there, dude. You don't want that at all. Let me guess. Right now you're on 2 beers and a pill and a half of Adderall. And that makes you obsessive, and then you fuck up all the fun. So why don't you trust the editors and stop changing their shit after they're done?
Yo, don't try to paint.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, now we're unpacking some stuff that Pete's got to deal with. He's getting all paranoid. He's having too much Adderall and mixing all that shit in a concoction of just screwing things
And then you
up.
fuck up all the fun. So why don't you trust the editors and stop changing their shit after they're done?
Yo, don't try to paint me.
Trust the others and stop changing their shit after they're done. So, again, sounds like more rooted problems and issues that other members have, contributors to ERB, that they'll do their work and Pete will go back and just keep adjusting and keep changing. And yeah, that would annoy me too if this is, something you spend hours and hours on and all of a sudden Pete comes in last second and midnight changes on everything.
Fuck up all the fun. So why don't you trust the editors and stop changing their shit after they're done?
Yo, don't try to paint me as some compulsive little jerk. If you weren't so cheap, we could hire some editors that do good work.
If you weren't so cheap, we could hire some editors that do good work. So again, like Lloyd trying to balance out the budget and the sheets and being more pragmatic and a realist versus Peter the idealist. And then you're critiquing the editors. And it's funny because that's Tolkien versus Martin. We got Mordor, the Lord of the Rings background that they use. And then you've got down at King's Landing. Except this time, they're critiquing the editors, but the editors have messed up here because it should be the other way. Peter, who played Tolkien, should be behind Mordor, and Lloyd should be behind the Game of Thrones scenery. That's clever.
Well, that's real funny, Andrew.
Come on. What the fuck did I do?
Yo, who the fuck left the tag in?
Oh, the beat tag. Nothing like leaving the infamous beat tag in.
Yo, who the fuck left the tag in?
Thanks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, all around, can you put the, in the little,
We're cool, guys?
I guess so. Okay, I got the card.
Did you dump it?
Can you hit your mark?
Here we go.
And action.
Yo, I guess what I'm saying, man, is I'm running out of patience, man. I'm a patient man, but sometimes you need to back on my life, man.
What I'm saying, man, I'm running out of patience, man. I'm a patient man, but you need to be a patient man. I'm following Peter, and then I'll follow Lloyd after this, because this is crazy. They're both rapping together
Dealing
now.
with like the very beginning, trying to get somewhere with you, man. Let me know your business and keep my wheels spinning. That was weird.
Yep.
Sorry.
Hang on. I love how they say the same line there at the end and kind of come together, and it looks like we're about to have a plot change and a twist to all this. But hang on, let's see what Lloyd's saying though.
Action.
Yo, I guess what I'm saying, man, is I'm running out of patience, man.
I fought with my wife and gone under the knife. Wow, yeah, we're getting really raw and personal now. Like, because of all this overworking, I've had so many family issues I've had to deal with. And obviously, he's gone under the knife, so he's had some type of issue. He's had surgery.
I'm a patient man, but sometimes you need to back on my life, man.
Taking years off the back of my life. Wow, because of all this stress and all this shit I've been through, there's no way I'm living as long as I should be.
Same shit that I was dealing with like the very beginning, trying to get somewhere with you, man. Let me know your business and keep.
Wow, people would kill to do what we do for a living. That's so true, man. That's so true. That's one of the things that humbles all of us creators. And, when I get stressed out and I get to the point where I'm tired of the trolls and the criticism and the hate, sometimes you really just have to step back and give yourself perspective and go, you know what? How many people would give anything to be in my shoes and to have the opportunity that I have? I truly am lucky.
Spinning.
That was weird.
Yep.
Sorry about some of the things that I said.
I'm sorry about the way you played Batman.
We gotta sing it, baby.
Yeah, me too.
You wanna write a song?
Yeah, dude.
Ha! I love how he taps in the Epic Rap Battles of History tag there. Because obviously we had no intro this time. We had no who won, who's next. That's funny how we started them working together and then it all split apart. And then, again, there's like this dive between the two, because that moment when they're rapping and then they're behind the green screen, and then all of a sudden you show the screen and then someone clicks like, because again, we're taking these raw, real issues that could be happening in real life, and yet we're turning them into a battle, and we're turning them into entertainment. So there's constant, dichotomy between these two aspects of the entertainment of ERB, doing this for the sake of the song, for the sake of the battle, and what has actually been choreographed and pre-set up versus what's actually raw and real and honest and truthful in the moment. And then we kind of remind ourselves to like step back from it, because they're still working together. We're still getting ERBs. This is still entertainment, and they still decided to make a song to do this, to share this world with us. And then I love how they do connect. Like, even though they've got different opinions, they're rapping at different speeds, different flows, saying completely different things. The last line they say together. And they kind of have this understanding, come back together. And they both give half-assed apologies to each other, which is hilarious. But at the end of the day, they're like, hey, maybe we need a break. You know what? Let's go make more music. Let's go keep doing what we love. That was, wow. I was not ready for that realism to hit me today. We like ERB because we live in the world of fantasy on Friday. Oh my. Like that DJ scratching. Wow. Oh my. Oh my. Who do you think won that? I can't give it to either of them. I mean, that was more revealing for us. I mean, I know some of you obviously will probably know more about what goes on behind the scenes because you follow, you watch ERB2 and stuff. Obviously, I just react to these songs, and that's it. That's the only connection that I get. But what was really interesting was getting like just a little window into the world kind of how they work. And they definitely took like some of those little things that maybe annoy or irk each other or have led to some arguments in the past. And they obviously took it and like blew it up for the sake of the battle and for taking us through it all. But yeah, I was just amazed at just the raw honesty of it, man. That was just a total change of pace. Something totally different, but I still enjoyed it. Yeah. ERB. You were Knoxville certified. So hope you guys liked today's video. As always, be sure to smash the like button. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoying the content, do me a favor, support the channel directly, subscribe, notifications on. As always, just a reminder, stay safe, stay positive. It's Knoxville. Catch you again. I'm out.